Yeah. Look. Same work coat, same cold corn, steam from the grave, ghosts in the water. Mom said pray, Pop said plan, Block said take it, I said stand. Breakfast was late fees, bills on the table, church on Sunday, dice by the cable. I learned patience, counting loose change. I learned distance, watching moves change. Sky on my sneakers, dust on my pride, city in my chest, pain in my stride. They bet against me every short week. Now it's my voice shaking their sleep. Grew up in the grave, bloom right through the pain. Every crack in the pavement knows my name. I've been, I don't break, heart heavy but brave. I'm the flower that the storm could never take.
Metal flash, kids drop backpacks, sirens, silence, chalk draw flashbacks. Still kept moving, breath after breath, hope in my pocket next to the stress.
Friends turn strangers, strangers turn fam. Love wrote language, money never can. I walk alleys talking to fear. Said you can ride, you don't steer. Now I wear scars like old tattoos, proof that I live, proof that I grew. They see glory, they don't see nights. Talking myself back into the fight. Grew up in the grave, bloom right through the pain. Every crack in the pavement knows my name. I've been, I don't break, heart heavy but brave. I'm the flower that the storm could never take. When the dark gets loud, I breathe, I vow. I came from the ground, I'm not stopping now. Every bruise, every blow, fed the rules, helped me grow. I was built for the cold, watch me rise, watch me glow. Grew up in the grave, bloom right through the pain. Every crack in the pavement knows my name. I've been, I don't break, heart heavy but brave. I'm the flower that the storm could never take.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crack steps, back door heavy. Graffiti names, all paint and memory. Milk crate thrown, 2 cords, 1 socket. Rent late, mind sharp, whole life in the pocket. Dust in the air, but the rhyme stayed clean. Kept my hope in the space in between.
It's that backstairs cipher, 4 bars, 1 lighter. Past that page, get higher. Ink stain so fire. Basement dreams run wilder. Truth cut sharp, no filter. This that backstairs cipher. Low roof, hard higher. Train money in them busted old vans, box clock, hand stuck. We still count these hand knocks. Neighbors bang walls, we bang on the table. Stories too true for cable or label. I talk my scars like they family names. Every loss I took, still paying in change. It's that backstairs cipher, 4 bars, 1 lighter. Past that page, get higher. Ink stain so fire. Basement dreams run wilder. Truth cut sharp, no filter. It's that backstairs cipher. Low roof, hard higher.
Hard higher, higher.
Oh, yeah.
Scuff J's, untied laces, grandma yelling, boy, tie those. Brownstones lean in like they got some milk crate thrown. I'm the captain of the sidewalk. Cardboard spread on the curbside. Big cousin spins on his back like a cyclone. Change in my pocket for the corner store. Chips and a grape drink, feeling like a gold throne. We was back on the block, just kids, just talking. Whole world small like the square we walked in. Laughed so loud that the day stopped watching. Back on the block, yeah, the block was popping. Hey, back on the block, that's the place I'm locked in. Hey, back on the block, that's the place I'm locked in. Yeah. Block party flyer on the light pole tilting. Speaker on the window had the night air flipping. Mom's in the bonnet at the windowsill. Be home by 10 but the time stood still. Skateboard scrape knee, summer on replay. Writing my name on the mailbox each day. Dreams in the backpack, busted zipper. Hope this little corner could carry me bigger. Yeah. We was back on the block, just kids, just talking. Whole world small like the square we walked in. Laughed so loud that the day stopped watching. Back on the block, yeah, the block was poppin'. Oh, yeah. Back on the block, that's the place I'm locked in. Hey. Back on the block, that's the place I'm locked in.
Yeah. Got my Walkman clip. Tape hits, that's that a kiss. Corner store cat say I talk like chips. Stacking every loose, what in my starter cap? Late fee on the rent, but the rhyme intact. Yeah, milk crate thrown by the bus defense. Cipher in the alley past the deli scent. Grease on my page, pen stains on my thumb. Every bar feel heavy like a borrowed sum. Basement dust on my Tim. Whole block in these hymns. If the world don't spin for us, we make it spin. From the crates to the cracks in the curb, I put my whole south side in a verse. Basement dust on my Timbs, I let the underground sing. Project window frame my education. Sirens, dice clicks, low conversations. Mom, pray hard over past due lights. I pray these lines pay back tonight. I beat on loop till the plaster peel. Writing on a shoebox, $500,000. Homie said fame, I said food first please. But I still want my crew on a classic sleeve. Basement dust on my tin. Whole block in these hymns. If the world don't spin for us, we make it spin. From the crates to the cracks in the curb, I put my whole south side in reverse. Basement dust on my Timbs, I let the underground sing. Yeah.
Project hallway. Stick a payphone. Cold stairwell. All the way blown. Yeah. On the crate like a throne, milk crate is a seat. Sharpie tags on my Timbs, ink bleeding in the street. Book bag full of raps, all graphite and grief. Every bar like a lockpick, twisting in the teeth. Dice game on the curb, small bills in a row. Whole cipher in a circle, one light, one soul. You can hear it in the echo off the tenement stone. That low growl in my chest say, make this yours. This that hemlock cipher, underground lifer. Spit that rusted razor, cutting through the quiet. Backroom, back block, low funds, high stock. If you know, then you know, this is where the time stops. Got a tape in my pocket, label side B raw. Home dub hits, every click, every flaw. Pass it off by the Bodega, 3 hands, no talk. By the weekend it'll spin from the Bronx to the Fort. Shorty with the bubble coat, mouth in each line. Did a bid in the lobby, now he clocks my grind. Says don't ever let him sand down your sound. So I sharpen every consonant, carve up the ground. This that hemlock cipher, underground lifer. Spit that rusted razor, cutting through the quiet. Backroom, back block, low funds, high stock. If you know, then you know, this is where the time stops. Same crate, same crew, different day, same hunger. One spark in the dark, whole city feel the thunder. If the world never hears it, it's still in my blood. True heads in the shadows, that's more than enough. This that M-Lock Cipher, underground lifer. Spit that rusted razor, cutting through the quiet. Backroom, back block, low funds, high stock. If you know, then you know, this is where the time stop. Project hallway, sticker payphone, cold stairwell, all the way blown. Milk crate thrown in my mom's old basement. Graph on the door, do not enter in spray print. Homework tossed on a torn Knicks jacket. Pause tape at his thumb, hovered and smack it. Bootleg tape with the label half peeling. Static in the loop, but the groove stays healing. Staring at the speakers like they might talk back. Cheap Sony cans, whole world in this 4-track. This that backpack in the basement. Ink on my fingers, dreams in the pavement. Dust on the sample, hunger in the statement. Low rent life, high rhyme engagement. This that boom-bap out the placement. Hand-me-down kicks, still stepping flagrant. Write my little life in the margins and say it. If the world too loud, then the beat gon' save it. Hey! Corner store run 40 cents for a loose. Cipher by the high laces tucked in the boots. One cat beatbox, light fog in the air. Somebody pass a rhyme like a blunt we share. Crack Walkman, tape his bus seat sway. Doodling tags while the buildings fade gray. Teacher says, son, that pen won't feed you, but every bar built a plate I eat. It's that backpack in the basement. Ink on my fingers, dreams in the pavement. Dust on the sample, hunger in the statement. Low rent life, high rhyme engagement. This that boom-bap out the placement. Hand-me-down kicks, still stepping flagrant. Write my little life in the margins and say if the world too loud, then the beat gon' save it. Hey! Hey yo, low. Crate dust on my thumbs. Milk crate chair, bare bulb hums. Notebook torn, margins full. Rent late, hard half full. 2 trains pass, window shakes. Cheap rhyming, high stakes takes. Landlord banging, I jot schemes. Whole block loud, still chase dreams. It's that basement echo, concrete halo. Writing whole worlds in a one-room flat. If the light cuts out, we still glow. Old soul rebel, turn the volume up, let it snap back. Underground, we never lay low. Underground, we never lay low. Hand-me-down kick, so talk. Short rule home, long walk. Cipher in the hallway, paint on walls. One raw verse, whole crowd stalls. Mom's voice cutting through the thin door. Keep it down, I'm trying to give them more. Hungry in the gut, but the pen feed. Every loose page is a planted seed. It's that basement echo, concrete halo. Writing whole worlds in a one-room flat. If the light cuts out, we still glow. Old soul rebel, turn the volume up, let it snap back. Underground, we never lay low. Underground, we never lay low. Back again. 1, 2, 1. Same park bench, same old crew. Graph on the wall, fresh sky blue. Backpack open, spiral notes torn. Loose leaf dreams, ink still warm. Bus stop cipher, kids spit flames. Turnstile jumpers, dodging those names. Mom said study, pop said work. I chose verses right in the dirt. Back on the corner, back on the corner, where we planned our lives in a rhyme or two. Back on the corner, back on the corner, cheap slice, big talk, little to lose. Back on the corner, back on the corner, handshakes, hand styles, scuffed up shoes. Back on the corner, back on the corner with you. Block party flyer, stapled, half crooked. Borrowed that mic, said watch how I cook it. Crack in the speaker still sounded grand. Whole street yelling, name of the fam. First crush laughing, braids in a bun. She knew every line before I was done. Thought we'd all grow, same slow way. Some got rich, some got like corner. Back on the corner, where we planned our lives in a rhyme or two. Back on the corner, back on the corner, cheap slice, big talk, little to lose. Back on the corner, back on the corner, handshakes, hand styles, scuffed up shoes. Back on the corner, back on the corner with you. Oh, oh, oh. I can take, I can take, I can take. Crack steps, corner store coffee, breath in my chest. Days were a dice game, mama did the best with a late check. Cold winters, hand me down bubble, no name on the tag. Dreams in the jam sport, writing whole worlds in the back of the class. Block talk, old heads preaching, little man, keep your mind. I learned to read looks before I could read every sign. Sirens like lullabies, sleep through the yelling upstairs. Prayed on my pillowcase, but God ain't answer, he stared.
We from the concrete, still we rise. Turn all this pressure into pride. Every scar story in our eyes.
We still ride, we still ride.
Rain on the window, we survive. Walk through the fire, come out bright. They try to break us, we reply. We
Don't fold,
we
don't hide. Shot clock running, bills on the table, heart in my throat. City full of closed doors, kicked to my sneakers, split at the soul. Friends fell, same staircase, different choice I climb. Carried their names with me, tattooed them deep in the lines of my rhyme. Now it's food on the stove, lights on, fridge, hum like a choir. Little bro laughing, cartoons loud over neighbors' desire. Still hear that hallway, arguments bleed through the paint. But if I ever get out, I'm doubling back with a tank full of grace.
We from the concrete, still we rise. Turn all this pressure into pride. Every scar story in our eyes.
We still ride, we still ride.
Rain on the window, we survive. Walk through the fire, come out bright. They tried to break us, we reply. We
Don't fold, we don't hide.
From the first of the month to a first class flight. From the block to the boardroom, same hard fight. If you came from the bottom, hold that light, hold it high, hold it high. Oh yeah.
Into pride. Every scar story in our eyes.
We still ride, we still ride.
Rain on the window, we survive. Walk through the fire, come out bright. They try to break us, we reply. We don't fold, we don't hide. Oh.
wells, tags on the exit, milk crate thrown on the project terrace. Shorty got a pager clipped to the heli, dice game jumping, chips in the deli. Bus pass folding inside my rhyme book, blue big bleeding every dirty side look. Crew in the lobby arguing who the best is. I'm trying to turn stress into 20 on the guest list. Hemlock rap for the crack tile hallways. Hallway show, sweat drip in the crawl space. Underground names on the warp max cell. If you know, then you know, we ain't hard to tell. Hey, Hemlock rap out the bust the speakers. Dust on the tape, but the lines cut deeper. Past that deck, let the whole block yell. If you know, then you know, we ain't hard to tell. Hey, late bus home, nose on the window, snow on the curb, cold in the zip code. Brown paper bag, cover on the bottle. Same old route, but I pray full throttle. Cousin got locked over 3 small vials. Judge looked bored, didn't read no files. I clock each step on this beat up path, trying to dodge that fate with a pen and a pad. Hemlock rap for the crack tile hallways. Hallway show, sweat drip in the crawl space. Underground names on the warp max cell. If you know, then you know, we ain't hard to tell. Hey, Hemlock rap out the busted speakers. Dust on the tape, but the lines cut deeper. Past that deck, let the whole block yell. If you know, then you know, we ain't hard to tell. 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 If you know, then you know, we ain't hard to tell.
Dust on my thumbs, milk crate leaning by the radiator, label half torn on the drum brake, hairstyle symbol in the fader, riding on a wrinkled transfer slip, metro card tucked in my wallet, basement got that leaking pipe drip, every drop landing on the carpet, back of the basement, that's where we make it, 2-chair session, whole world shaking, loop on repeat till the plaster flakes, low ceiling dreams from these high stakes takes, back of the basement, late train humming, hand over mouth when the cops come running, if the floor give out, we still won't stop, whole damn block in this busted boom-bap box, neighbor bang the broom on the ceiling, we just laugh, turn the snare up harder, cheap mic hanging from a coat hanger, still spit clean like holy water, notebook margin full of tall train cars, tag names twisted in the ink line, sneakers by the door, dry from the rain, hard in the bars, bills on the sideline, basement, that's where we make it, 2-chair session, whole world shaking, loop on repeat till the plaster flakes, low ceiling dreams from these high stakes takes, back of the basement, late train humming, hand over mouth when the cops come running, if the floor give out, we still won't stop, whole damn block in this busted boom-bap box.
Scuff shell toes, backlot, brick cold, black ink on my notebook, stories that the block told, milk crate thrown, crown made of bus stubs, laughing at the promises, folded in the drug rugs, tag on the stop sign, name in the chrome drip, teacher said dream small, I flipped her on the whole script, quarter in the slot, same corner, new plot twist, hungry like I never ate, chewing through the clock ticks. It's that back alley scripture, wrote it in the dark on the wall, let it bleed. It's that last train wisdom, underground truth for the ones that need. Hands up high for the outcast kids, heart on sleeve and the cap on lid. It's that back alley scripture, if If you know, then you know what it is. Hey. 5 deep, 1 mic, echo in the stairwell. Every bar bust pass out of every fail hell. Mom on the late shift, eyes on the last bill. I turned every late fee into something you can feel still. Dust in the sunlight, floating through the rent room. Dreams in the shoebox, parked by the sweat room. Said I never make it, cool, that's a bad thing. Came back, same block, now the whole block checks in. Whoa, this that back alley scripture. Wrote it in the dark on the wall, let it bleed. This that last train wisdom. Underground truth for the ones that need. Hands up high for the outcast kids. Heart on sleeve and a cap on lid. This that back alley scripture. If you know, then you know what it is.
Yeah. Right now. Right now. Same heart. Yeah. Loose laces on the same old kicks. Storefront glass full of get-rich myths. Mama in the doorway praying I switch. Me and my crew joking past that fence. Backpack heavy with a half-wrote dream. Math book, rhyme book stuffed in the seams. Corner store soda, changing my jeans. Whole block loud, but I'm chasing the theme. Back on the corner, same crack stone. Whole world talking through a payphone. I was just a kid with a scratched up tape. Trying to flip pain into something that plays. Back on the corner, same old crew. Handshakes, head nods, nothing brand new. I was just a kid with a pen and a phrase. Turning one long night to a good old day. Hey! Dad late home, smell of coal steel work. Grease in his lines, hope in his shirt. Told me write clean, even when life dirt. So I scribbled every hurt till the page all burst. Park bench stage till the sky turned gray. Battles in a circle, kids chanting my name. Didn't have much, but we had those days. Every little line like a shot of fate. Back on the corner, same crack stone. Whole world talking through a payphone. I was just a kid with a scratched up tape. Trying to flip pain into something that plays. Back on the corner, same old crew. Handshakes, head nods, nothing brand new. I was just a kid with a pen and a phrase. Turning one long night to a good old day. Oh yeah.
Steps, brownstone, chip paint. Mom's yelling from the window, be home for it, get late. Whole block in my book bag, dreams folded with a loose leaf. Lunch ticket in my shoebox next to things we don't speak. Sirens sing in the distance, dice roll by the bodega. Old heads preach from the milk crate. Stay sharp, this place will make you. I learned math from the payphone, how many chords I can stretch. I learned faith from the darkness, how to say not yet.
Living through concrete and cold air. Every scar on my soul still right there. But I rise, yeah, I don't fold it. Got my name in the grind, I belong here. Concrete and cold air.
I'm still here.
Cold air.
I'm still here.
Concrete and cold air.
I'm still here. I seen friends turning murals, candles burn in the hallway, tears stain them stairwells, swept up by a long day. I ain't built for the quick fix, fast cash with a slow fade. I want keys to my own door, more books than the old crates. Teacher said I was trouble, I was just tired and hungry. World weight on my backpack, still walk like it loved me. I put pain in the notebook, made a map from the margins. Now the path through the projects, feel paved with my scars.
I can't quit in cold air. Every scar on my soul still right there. But I rise, yeah I rise, I don't fold here. Got my name in the grind, I belong here. Concrete and cold air.
I'm still here.
Cold air.
I'm still.
Concrete and cold air.
I'm still here. Crack tape, hits in the hallway, stoop kid, baggy jeans all frayed, graph tags, bleeding on the staircase, hand-me-down decks with the duct tape face, late bus rides, window like a slideshow, black ink brown book, never let my mind close, corner store chips, change on the counter, dreams in a milk crate, weight like a mountain. This the hemlock in my headphones, rare joint, never hit the radio, basement dust in my airwaves, rhymes in the rust where the train stay, oh go on a broke deck, underground map in the margins of my notebook. This the hemlock in my headphones. If you know, you know. Yeah, you know. Shortwave static, late night deep cut, cousin hit record, finger on the cheap plug, pause tape edits, chopping up the breath break, zoo 8 bars to the whole block stay. Cipher by the laundromat, steam on the glass, one light flicker, shadow on the trash cans, every bar proof, we ain't built for a backseat, even if we hungry, put the hunger on a rap sheet. This the hemlock in my headphones, rare joint, never hit the radio, basement dust in my airwaves, rhymes in the rust where the train stay, oh go on a broke deck, underground map in the margins of my notebook. This that hemlock in my headphones. You know.
Hit the lights. Hit the lights.
Door bolt snaps. Yeah.
Great dust.
Or needle taps. Scuff shell toes on the staircase. Wall tack thick with last year's names. Basement air thick, taste that paint. Little window, iron grate, late rain. Milk crate thrown by the busted fuse box. Splice 2 cords, let the sparks just talk. Loop on pause, got the kick drum stalk. Cheap phone pad where I keep these stars. Ramming on the amp cup, stained by the wires. Rent due soon, still feeding this fire. Neighbors bang back when the snare hit high, but the brakes so mean, can't kill this choir, nah. Basement dust in my lungs, that's love. Breathe it in, every car from above. If the floor give way, then we still come up from the rust, from the rust, from the rough, from the rough, from the rough. Hey. Basement dust in my lungs, that's church. Every line stitched deep in the dirt. If the world don't listen, we still lay verse from the rust, from the rust, from the hurt, from the hurt, from the hurt. Yeah, cause cousin got booked, sticker on the meter, his face in the ink, that print run cheaper. He wrote one rhyme on a torn bus transfer, folded in my wallet like a worn out answer. Phone line hits, mom's call, come eat. I'm stuck on the floor mapping out this beat. 4 bars loop like a locked front gate. I pace in a circle, that's a cipher shaped fate. Backpack, stash, black book, rent receipt. Pay stub crease with the dreams I keep. Whole block sleep while the rhyme scheme creep through a hole in the vent where the hot pipe seep. Basement dust in my lungs, that's love. Breathe it in, every call from above. If the floor give way, then we still come up from the rust, from the rust, from the rough, from the rough, from the rough. Hey. Basement dust in my lungs, that's church. Every line stitched deep in the dirt. If the world don't listen, we still lay verse from the rust, from the rust, from the hurt, from the hurt, from the hurt. If the tape run out, I rewind my chest. Heart click track when I'm under this stress. Whole sky heavy on a one-room check. Still I dig for the next, yeah. Basement dust in my lungs, that's love. Breathe it in, every call from above. If the floor give way, then we still come up from the rust, from the rust, from the rough, from the rough, from the rough. Hey. Basement dust in my lungs, that's church. Every line stitched deep in the dirt. If the world don't listen, we still lay verse from the rust, from the rust, from the hurt, from the hurt, from the hurt. From the hurt. From the word, from the word, from the word, from the word, from the word. Yeah. Dust on the crates, ink on my thumbs. Laughing at the flex, we was broke, having fun. Half moon over brick, back door, one then bulb. 12 heads in a circle, every problem got solved. Sharpie on the wall, names in a crooked row. If you froze on a ball, you ain't ready for the show. Kept a rhyme in my sock, bust pass in my sleeve. If the night got rough, we would still never leave. Basement legends, we ain't on your screen, just pen pad pressure in a pocket full of dreams. From the curb to the cover, word to my team, you can keep your crowns, we just run this scene. Basement legends, every scar got a name. From the first broke mic to the last late train. If the roof start cracking, we gon' still spit flames. Basement legends, say my crew know the name. Taped up headphones, beat leak through the phone. Couple kids on the table, called at the throne. One take, one shot, stumble and you're dead. Whole room goes silent, every eye at your head. I seen shy kids blossom, turn pain into a chant. Turn I can't to watch this, turned out into a stance. Yeah, the floorboard shaking, but the code stay tight. Keep your secrets in the rhyme, let them glow at night. Basement legends, we ain't on your screen, just pen pad pressure in a pocket full of dreams. From the curb to the cover, word to my team, you can keep your grounds, we just run this scene. Basement legends, every scar got a name. From the first broke mic to the last late train. If the roof start cracking, we gon' still spit flames. Basement legends, say my crew know the name.
Yo, hit my brain.
Back on the block, same old stop, same payphone, click when it drop. Yeah, got my name on the crate, little sticker on the side. Pedal bike spoke, still clicking when I ride. Hoodie with the hole in the sleeve, stay faded. Dreams in the backpack, folded and stay fold. Corner store cash, say, kid, you still scribble? Bought me a pen, one chip, one pickle. Mama on the 3rd floor, yelling out the window. Be home by dark, sun stuck on limbo. Back on the block, where the days ran long. Cardboard down, we were kings of the song. Milk crate thrown, we were past that mic. Every little round felt bigger than life. Back on the block, hands up, heads not. Shoelace loops and a hand-me-down watch. Back on the block, all I got got, but it felt like a whole shot at God. Oh,
Bust past cracked ink smear on my thumb. Notebook bars, whole page gone dumb. Homie did a beat on the desk, just tapping. Whole lunchroom like, yo, keep rapping. Sneakers had a flap at the toe, still flex. Told shorty one day I'ma pay that rent. She laughed, said,
you better aim that high.
now she text old pics when the days slide by.
Back on the block where the days ran long. Cardboard down, we were kings of the song. Milk crate thrown, we were past that mic. Every little round felt bigger than life. Back on the block, hands up, heads not. Shoelace loops and the hand-me-down watch. Back on the block, all I got, but it felt like a whole shot at God. Hey!
If I go back there, same brick, same curve, would I still freeze up on my very first word? Or spit that verse I saved for the night that the whole block waved?
Yeah. Right, back on the block where the days ran long. Cardboard down, we were kings of the song. Milk crate thrown, we were past that mic. Every little round felt bigger than life. Back on the block, hands up, heads not. Shoelace loops and the hand-me-down watch. Back on the block, all I got, but it felt like a whole shot at God.
Block talk. Concrete gospel.
Cracks in the paint on the corner store gate. Old heads still argue a decade was great. Tag on the wall say hope don't die, but the kid with the wire and his coat look dry. Mama got a notice on the door, same font, same sting, same ink, same taunt. I learned math from the dice on the milk crate. Prayed on the train that my pride wouldn't dictate who I gotta be to survive this month. Whole hood breathing one long grunt. Sirens in the back like a choir off key. I still keep a promise that my pops gave me.
We grow like concrete roses. Every crack, yeah, the story shows it. From cold nights where the wind keeps blowing. Still stand tall, still stand, still growing. We rise where the sun feels hopeless. Got scars, but the heart stays open. From broke days where the pain keeps showing. We still stand tall, still stand, oh, still
Shorty on the bench, scribble rhymes on a bus stop. Say he tryna trade all the scars for one love. Cousin caught a case, judge read it like a bedtime. Gave him 20 years, didn't blink at the red eyes. Heat cut off, we were sleeping in the cold pile. Still crack a grin when my sis made the toast smile. Turned all the L's in the letters that I write now. Turned every threat to a vow that I pipe down. Never that. I speak for the quiet kids. Fork in the road where the ride is. Gotta choose grace in a place built crooked. Soul in my chest, man, they never could book it.
We roll like concrete roses. Every crack, yeah, the story shows it. From cold nights where the wind keeps blowing. Still stand tall, still stand, still growing. We rise where the sun feels hopeless. Got scars, but the heart stays open. From broke days where the pain keeps showing. We still stand tall, still stand, still growing. Look at what they said we'd be. Now look at what we had to see. Every locked door, every chain, every key turn into a path that we paved just free. We roll like concrete roses. Every crack, yeah, the story shows. Every cold nights where the wind keeps blowing. Still stand tall, still stand, still grow. We rise where the sun feels hopeless. Got scars, but the heart stays open. From broke days where the pain keeps showing. We still stand tall, still stand, oh, still growing. Concrete, still breathing, still here.
Yeah. Rust on the railings, cracks in the tiles. Cops at the corner, counting the vials. Tags on the lobby, old paint peeling. Shorties play lotto, moms fight the ceiling. Brown paper package tucked in the coat. Old head preaching, quote in the note. Same four buildings, same tight loop. Hope in the hallway smells like soup. Hemlock in the stairwell, prayers in the hall. Dreams in the shoebox, lean on the wall. Hands in the air for the ones who fell. We were trying to find heaven in a busted shell. Cardboard break spot taped on the floor. Boombox breathing next to the door. Dice game jumping, change on the ground. Sirens in the distance, muffled by the sound. Notebook pages, sweat in the ink. Write our escape plan right by the sink. Late bus rumble, window stuck. Whole block betting on the spark of luck. You're locked in the stairwell, prayers in the hall. Dreams in the shoebox, lean on the wall. Hands in the air for the ones who fell. We were trying to find heaven in the busted shell. Hemlock in the stairwell, echo when we yell. If these bricks could talk, they would know us well.
Scuffed up Timberlands, sticker tape deck, hits in the cans, basement door slam, pad of a pen. It's that backroom talk again. Yeah. Milk crate throne, got my feet on the crate of old records. Sharpie tag walls, every name like a legend. Phone off, ramen on the stove, still sweating. Cold water sink, crack mirror with the questions. Who really listen when you rhyme this rough? When the verse too raw, when the fun's too stuck. When your last 3 jobs wouldn't call you back up, but the beat keep looping, so we'll scribble my luck. Loose change, y'all, that's the studio budget. Crew in the stairwell, laughing about nothing. One take, one breath, hard in the subject. If it ain't from the gut, then the crowd won't trust it. Rhyme in the basement, ceiling low, but the dream stay spacious. Dust in the air when the kick drum shakes it. We the ones that said we'd never make it. Rhyme in the basement, hand me down mic, but the flow's so dangerous. 4 in the morning, the faith contagious. Rhyme in the basement. Rhyme in the basement. Short fuse temp, balls barking on Monday. By Friday, I'm back on the staircase someday. Headphones loud, drowning downtown gunplay. Eyes on the pad, trying to write me a runway. Mom said sleep, but the doubts got louder. So I write names in the ring like a bouncer. Every bar brick by brick, that's housing. Whole block chant when the hooks start rounding. Cousin came home with the same old stories. Same old cuffs, same old courtroom flooring. I just wanna trade all the noise for the glory. Turn that pain into paperback stories. If the door stay locked, we pick that latch. If the crowd too small, we spit right back. If the world tune out, we still stay strapped. With a pen, with a pad, with a milk crate stack. I'm in the basement, ceiling low, but the dreams stay spacious. Dust in the air when the kick drum shakes it. We the ones they said would never make it. Rhyme in the basement, hand me down mic, but the flow's so dangerous. 4 in the morning, the faith contagious. Rhyme in the basement. Rhyme in the basement. If you feel boxed in, put your fist through the page. Every lost year, every long shift rage. Turn that weight to a word, that word to a wave. From this little back room to a whole damn stage. Whoa. Rhyme in the basement, ceiling low, but the dreams stay spacious. Dust in the air when the kick drum shakes it. We the ones they said would never make it. Rhyme in the basement, hand me down mic, but the flow's so dangerous. 4 in the morning, the faith contagious. Rhyme in the basement. Rhyme in the basement. Rhyme in the basement. Rhyme in the basement. Yeah.
I took the mud for my next mic and round up down. I did the motherfucker Lex like it's rounded down. Motherfucker Lex like it's rounded down. Motherfucker Lex like it's rounded down.
Back of the bus, writing rhymes on the transfer. Ink on my thumb, cheek pen, door scanner. Book bag torn full of half-finished chapters. Mom said sleep, I said later after. Train car sway, letters leaned in my notebook. Whole car gray, but the page got a glow look. Kids talk trends, I just tug on my hoodie. Thinking about rent and my pops trying to soothe me. It's that old school underground. From the crate to the curb to the playground. From the back row seats to the gray clouds. We gon' break that chain, make the pain proud. Yeah, it's that old school underground. If you feel it in your chest, let it shake out. From the hand-me-down kicks to the late rounds. We gon' fight for the mic till we fade out. Yo, Cipher in the park, chalk lines from the skaters. One wide speaker, two broke generators. Pass that beat like it's bread at the table. 8-bar feast, turn the fable to a label. Handshakes, head nods, no stage, just gravel. Bar for bar, watch the whole plot unravel. Talk real loss, real love, real anger. Every verse proof that a name beats a brain, yeah. This that old school underground. From the crate to the curb to the playground. From the back row seats to the gray clouds. We gon' break that chain, make the pain proud. Break it. This that old school underground. If you feel it in your chest, let it shake out. From the hand-me-down kicks to the late rounds. We gon' fight for the mic till we fade out. Fade out. Fade out.
For the mix like a brown and down. For the mix like a brown and down. God for the mix like a brown and down.
Yeah.
In my walk, in my walk, in my walk, in my walk. In my walk, in my walk, in my walk, in my walk. Like in my Walkman break. In my Walkman days, you be hard. In my Walkman break. In my Walkman bag jeans.
Big jeans, scuff kicks. Phone on the wall, long list. Mama holler through the screen door. Be home for them street lamps hit. Corner store, loose change. Mystery chips, blue flames. Writing rhymes on my math book. Teacher say I never stay in lane. Take me back in my Walkman days. Side A, we would let it play. Rewind and we wore that tape. We were broke, but the world felt great. Back in my Walkman days. Whole block in the hallway break. No fame, just a backyard stage. But we swore we would all escape. Milk crate as a throne. One mic, one chord, one home. Cousin scratching on the turntable. Balanced on a wobbly stone. Graffiti on the subway map. First love wrote her name in caps. Said promise you gon' lead this place. I said soon as this verse collapse. Take me back in my Walkman days. Come on. Side A, we would let it play. Rewind and we wore that tape. We were broke but the world felt great. Back in my Walkman days. Whole block in the hallway break. No fame, just a backyard stage. But we swore we would all escape. Now the screen in my face all day. But it don't hit the same old way. Close my eyes, I can hear that hit. Press play, get a second kick. Take me back in my Walkman days. Side A, we would let it play. Rewind and we wore that tape. We were broke, but the world felt great. Back in my Walkman days. Whole block in the hallway break. No fear, just a backyard stage. And a beat that could bend the cage.
In my Walkman days. In my Walkman days. Failure. In my Walkman days. In my Walkman days. In my Walkman days. In my Walkman days, baby,
crack steps, steel gate halfway bent. Got dreams in a brown paper bag, and the rent still laid again. Mama on the first bus, dawn shift. Pop's face framed in that Tom pic. Whole block tall like don't slip. Same story, just a small twist. Dice roll on the milk crate corner. Sirens sing like they trying to warn you. Food stamp card in the tin for you. Pressure made pride out of plain soil. Cold winters, 3 hoodies, 1 coat. Space heater humming, we would still joke. I was scribbling plans in a torn notebook. Turned every side eye to a hard look, yeah.
Concrete roads are growing through the cracks. We've been down bad, still we bounce back. Took a long road, never lost track. Hands to the sky, we ain't going back. Concrete roads is all along this block. Heart keep beating when the chance feel locked. From the first light to the late night tracks, we bend, don't break, we just bounce back.
Every scar here spell out truth. Every boarded up door still proof that somebody tried once, maybe twice. Paid full price for that bad advice. Street names carved in the back of my mind. Old heads taught how to read them signs. Watch you talk when the plate come round. Listen more when they make that sound. I move like I've been ages. Same book, just flipping my pages. Turn that shame into gasoline. Burn my doubts, now the ash look clean. They said statistics, I said stand back. Turn my pain into a game plan stack. Put my people on each time I rise. If I make it out, then we all gon' climb, hey.
Concrete roses growing through the cracks. We've been down bad, still we bounce back. Took a long road, never lost track. Hands to the sky, we ain't going back. Concrete roses all along this block. Heart keep beating when the chance feel locked. From the first light to the late night tracks, we bend, don't break, we just bounce back. Same rain,
new name on the mail now.
same pain,
but it don't tip the scale now. We toast tap water in chip cups. Still feel rich when the sun's up. If you know to climb from the bottom like that, sing it from the stoop, let the whole block clap, whoa.
Concrete roses growing through the cracks. We've been down bad, still we bounce back. Took a long road, never lost track. Hands to the sky, we ain't going back. Concrete roses all along this block. Heart keep beating when the chance feel locked. From the first light to the late night tracks, we bend, don't break, we just bounce back. Bounce back.
Crate dust on my thumbs, basement air in my lungs. Writing verses on the phone bill, past due, still the rhyme kills. Project, hallway, echo, short fuse, long tobacco. Corner store, changing my sock. One take, one mic, one shot. It's that hemlock tape blue, backroom, small crew. Gray suit, underground hum in the drywall. We don't chase charts, we break walls. Hey. Heads in the back all night. Hand to the pen like a prayer to God. Raw from the crate to the plain notebook. Live from the spine of a lost tape loop. Rip label on the white shell. Rub so much you can't tell if the hiss is the beat or the air. But the soul cut clean right there. Yeah. Half moon over crack glass. Bus pass, late class, no cash. Still the 16 sharp like glass. Turn the knob, let the ghosts all pass. This that hemlock tape loop. Backroom, small crew. Gray stoop, underground hum in the drywall. We don't chase charts, we break walls. Yeah. Heads in the back all night. Hand to the pen like a prayer to God. Raw from the crate to the plain notebook. Live from the spine of a lost tape loop.